How's it going, everybody? Hold on one second. Yes, period. There and on YouTube as well. All right, so I am. Where am I? I am south of everything. Blackburn Point is where I'm at. Um, I just went to try to go out to the water. They have the roads closed off. It's already flooding. So I am headed back up toward Sarasota, where I will figure out where I'm going to spend the rest of the day. So I'm hearing through the grapevine, and I haven't had a ton of time to look, but it almost looks like this storm has picked up a lot of speed and may even be here before dark. Let me see if I can measure right now where we're at. So, yeah, it's only 70 miles away. Um, so there's a chance that this storm gets here around 7 o'clock tonight. So um, if you were thinking overnight, it's now looking like we might be seeing this during the daylight, at least the start of it, right at nighttime. So sleep at your house, Kyle. Did you leave me a key? So I'm heading north on 41. Probably will start seeing all the other chasers here soon as I get back up to where we're at. All the roads out to the outer barrier islands, Siesta Key, all that stuff, Longboat, Anna Maria, they're all closed. Uh, so I was at this point unable to get to the water. Um, all the bridges in Tampa are closed. The Howard Franklin, the Skyway. Last I saw, Mike was coming across the Gandy, but he said they were getting ready to close that off as well. Uh, we're kind of in a little bit of a lull right now. We had some pretty strong uh, bands come through. A ton of tornadoes. A ton of tornadoes. In fact, even right now, let's see how many warnings we got. Take that off. There's a bunch through the middle of the state. Let's see. One, two. Oh, we have an observed tornado in Indian River. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 tornado warnings in Florida right now, mostly toward the middle of the state and over toward the eastern side of the state. But a couple of them are observed. Most of them are radar indicated, but there's a lot of instability in the over the land, and that's what happens when these bands come in. They start spinning and kick up tornadoes. I've heard a couple of them have been EF2s, so they've been some pretty strong ones. I was really hoping I could get out to the water. Obviously, I'll get out, on the bay. But Siesta Key is closed. Blackburn Point is closed. Casey Key is closed. Longboat Key closed. Bradenton Beach closed. All the roads are blocked off, which is good. I'm not complaining. Thanks, Mary. So I know that a lot of the big boys of Chasing World are here. Reed was over chasing tornadoes. Reed Timmer, he's on his way toward where I'm at. That was who was that I just passed? Was that Connor? But they're all here. My buddy Mike was on his way down. I haven't looked to see where he's at now. There is already a lot of street flooding. Let's see. I'm gonna go, like I said, I'm gonna go up toward Sarasota proper. See if this, in fact, I'm almost there. See if this storm comes in here or maybe a little bit south. I haven't put this in motion in a while. Let me go to one screen. Multitasking. I'm not in my red rhino van. Gracie, I'm basically in Sarasota right now. Siesta Key is well, you can see the signs. I'm at where I'm at. So it does appear that the storm is going through an eye wall replacement, and it almost looks like it's done. That will weaken a storm as it goes through that replacement. Whether it has enough of time to start regenerating prior to landfall remains to be seen. Northport's, I just passed your house. That's funny. Oh, Jen Morris, hi. So, like I said, I'm going to find my spot where I'm going to hunker down when this storm comes in. And then ride it out. Hopefully get some good footage. Keep everybody informed of what's going on. I just put a little bit of gas in the truck. There is no gas stations open. I bring it with me. I put 5 gallons in it. I've got 7/8 of a tank. So that should last me most of the evening. And then I have 15 more gallons to get me home. Another Dale. Hi, Dale. Thank you, Dale. The water levels are already up. High tide is right about now, I believe. I haven't looked at the tidal chart lately, but I thought I heard one of my buddies say that high tide was at 3. I could be 100% wrong on that. What time is it worst in Tampa? Well, the storm has sped up, so anywhere from 8 o'clock through midnight. And the eye wall is becoming huge. So luckily, it has ingested some dry air. So the southern side of the storm doesn't have a ton of rain right now. The wind is still there, just not the rain. So it's 3 o'clock and the headlights just turned on my car. So uh, it's pretty dark out. The camera looks a little bit lighter than it really is. So it is good to see. I am not seeing hardly anybody on the roads. So that is good news that people heeded the warnings and got out of here. Lynette, I am by myself other than the team on. We have Rich and Bob that are helping us out from afar. But I am in the truck myself today.
Hey, Dale.
And Rich just showed up.
I was on my way to dump a load.
You're on a load
A
of
load
what?
of brush.
Okay, thank you
Not
for
what you're
clarifying.
thinking.
Thank you for clarifying that. Fargo, Kyle Thornton. No, I'm not in a monster truck. I am just in a stock Chevrolet Silverado. But I won't go close enough to where storm surge will be an issue.
You don't have your floats on, Dale?
I do not. I do
Uh,
not.
that would really help. You could get out there. Yeah, 15-foot storm surge wouldn't be anything to mess with. But, if this goes south of Tampa, we may see the Tampa area. A lot of that would be flood water or water in the tributaries and all go right out, get pushed out to sea.
It is a possibility. They're still calling for a decent amount of surge in Tampa Bay. I'm not quite on board with that, but I am not going to doubt the National Hurricane Center. Um, so
Well, but that side also is going to get the heavy rain.
the northern side is going to get most of the rain.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I said, some dry air is ingested into the southern side of the storm, and therefore it has kind of killed some of the rain on the bottom.
I got to go for a second here. I'm going to click off my mic.
Alrighty, got another tornado warning down west of Fort Lauderdale. Oh, what do I want to do? Stay on 41? Might as well. Where am I driving at? I am basically in Sarasota. Sarasota, Florida. Melissa. Where am I going now, Trina? I am going to where I think the eye is going to come ashore, which is right around here somewhere. I just need to find a good spot to be. I may want to go inland a little bit. As it approaches, I'll probably keep moving inland. But you'll actually be able to see the water here in a second, because I'm coming up to it. There it is. A lot of boats moored there. That bridge goes out to Longboat Key. I don't believe I can get out there. Otherwise, I'd drive out. Maybe I'll take a peek and see if I see flashing lights. Still some boats on the seawalls from, is that Nathan? Can't tell. So basically I'm in downtown Sarasota-ish. Downtown's to my right. St. Armand's is to my left. Well, let's see what happens here. There's a gentleman out jogging. Can you believe that? There's another chaser over here. Nope, there's the police at the road down there. Got an Is that a police officer or a chaser? Looks like a chaser. Another storm chaser. Pull in here, you'll see all these boats. Check things out. I am at Sarasota Bayfront right now. Tuning in from Hawaii. Go down in here and you'll see all the boats. See what this looks like later. But these are all the boats. And then there's a ton over here too. I think it's Chelsea, right? Chelsea Lynn, Rosario, Cobsey, praying for Florida. Thank you. Yeah, this will all be underwater not too long from now. They're still calling for 12 to 15 feet. So some more chasers putting gas in the car. Is that what they're doing? No, it looks like they're going out to look. Oh, they're putting up a surge camera. I'll show you what they're doing here. Hang on. So they're strapping up a camera on the pole to film, to see how high the surge goes. So They got a Starlink on top of the truck. Here comes a band right now. Blowing pretty good.
What are you looking at, Dale? Probably 30, 35, 40 mile an hour winds?
Probably. I'm blocked by most of it. Here, let me back up. You'll be able to see it coming across the... Poor guys, they picked the wrong time to try to put that on the pole. Yeah, it's probably blowing 35, 40 right now. This is a good band right here. Let me pull the radar up. Is somebody running radar?
I was looking at it. You got some tornado warned storms to the east of you.
Yes, I
on
do.
that large outer band.
Yep. That is near Lakeland, Bartow, Avon Park, Sebring.
Right where you're at, the band isn't quite as heavy. But it's a pretty heavy band out there. It looks like a lot of precipitation.
This is a pretty heavy band we're going through right now. So, the license plate on that truck that they're getting into says Twister.
Oh, I wonder if they're a storm chaser.
Yes, they are. They're putting instruments up on the telephone pole right now to probably for storm surge.
Ah.
To film the storm surge. Want me to see who it is?
Video's probably right.
What's that?
Video cameras?
Probably.
That's what out here in the Midwest we call those trail cameras.
How's it going, man? You guys timed that band perfectly trying to get that up there. Yeah. Where are you out of? Where are you from? Birmingham.
If you want to watch any of these, that's number 4.
Okay.
You can go to hascams.com, searchcams.com.
All right, cool.
There's a link on there.
Cool. I'm Dale. I'm with Tornado Crew. We're based out of Iowa, but I live here in Tampa. So, well, good luck, man. We'll see you later. So that's a camera they're putting up, and the name, there's a website called surgecam.com. I don't know if you heard him, and that is camera number 4 that they just put up. So you could click on that camera number 4 and watch what's going on live. I lost my good spot, didn't I? I got wet. I need to clean my glasses off so I can see. I'll say hi to everybody. Let's see. Setting. Camera.
No, Rich Martin is not chasing this. I did not make it down for this one.
There we go. Now how do I get out of that? There. Hi, everybody. So, the life of a storm chaser. Like I told you before, I got my Starburst jelly beans, and then my green tea, Arizona green tea, and then you cannot go on a storm chase without Uncrustables.
How about flushable wipes?
I don't go to the bathroom during a chase.
Yeah, but sometimes nature just kind of takes over and does its thing.
Not with me. I got this, bro. I will. I shouldn't say that. I did stop and go to the bathroom a little bit ago, um, but I won't have to. I won't need flushable wipes. How about that?
Yeah.
So we're all prepared. Let's see. I'll turn this back around and show everybody. We got 2 cameras set up.
Bobalicious is on.
I got my certificate for Skywarn spotter training, so people will let me go places. At least I hope.
Just tell them you're with the media.
Yeah. So I'll go back front looking here. Hold on. Settings, camera.
That's okay. If there's no search cam link, we got it right here. We'll show you the search.
We'll show you the search. Yeah, I will not be staying here. I can tell you that. So let me pull this out. We have our radar right here. So I am.
Love from Tennessee. Love back at you.
Let's see. I am basically right there where it says Sarasota. That's where that red is coming through. I got a big band coming through right now. That's what's happening out here. So, and there's the eye. So it's coming. It's coming quick too. It's going to be here before dark. I can tell you that.
Jessica from Iowa.
There's a lot of Iowa. Let me get this reset. How's the picture? Is it working good?
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay.
Lynette says for me to stay safe. I'm not down there, Lynette. I'm in Iowa.
I'll be much safer, Lynette, with Rich in Iowa.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of knew what I had planned for this one. We were going to take the HIV, which is the hurricane intercepting vehicle. It was going to get trashed, I think.
You might have been. I wasn't. I am very comfortable in this vehicle. I think Reed's about a mile or 2 from me. Team Dominator. A lot of evoxy. Yes, I have been. In fact, let's go, since we still can, let's go on Drive About.
Now, there is I posted on the page a link for people down there. They're running it till 5 o'clock. And if you need a ride to a storm shelter, Florida has around 200 storm shelters, which house about 200,000 people. And you need a free ride to the shelter, and then they'll get you back home. It's on my page. If you look on there, you'll find it. But Florida's partnered with Uber. Let me see if I can bring it up here.
They've turned the stoplights off. I know we still have power, so. But all in all, yes, the people have heeded the warning and have gotten out of here. So this is Bayfront Drive in Sarasota.
So if someone's down there and they decide they want to bail, Milton Relief 1 is the Uber. They'll come pick you up for free, take you to a shelter. They're only doing it till 5 o'clock. After that, you're on your own.
I'm going to guess they may actually stop that early. I'm not going to say they are because I don't know that, but the weather's starting to deteriorate now. So
yeah, last I had heard they said 5 o'clock. So,
okay. So I'm
but
blocked.
if you're thinking you do it now and get out of there.
Yeah, I'm blocked by buildings right at the moment, so the wind, you can't really tell except for if you look at the taller trees, you can see it. So where am I? Should be up at 41 here again in a moment.
Hello, USA.
Bobalicious.
Bobalicious. Wasn't there a
Dave,
song by the something Alicious?
we got that was what, Fergalicious?
Yeah, Fergalicious, that's it.
Fergalicious, what?
That was like my favorite song.
Got a bunch of Red Rhino folks in here. I like it.
It's like Red Rhino, send Dale over.
We got a good bunch of guys and gals at Red Rhino.
That's something, but Florida's going to be underwater. Well, Tampa's above sea level. So, hoping the best for Tampa area. Lots of people there.
Yeah. So now I'm on 301 heading north a little bit. I just got a message that said stick to storm chasing and not singing.
Yeah. Was that from a coworker? Black Eyed Peas. Yeah. I couldn't think of the Black Eyed Peas.
Well, that's who Fergie sang for as well.
Yeah, but wasn't that her song through the Black Eyed Peas?
I thought that was just a solo deal.
Oh.
So,
what?
All right, where am I going to ride this puppy out?
Oh. Hey, go put Black Eyed Peas. Black Eyed Peas. London.
Have you always wanted to be a stand-up comedian, Rich?
I did do a little bit in college.
Yeah, I know why it was just a little bit.
Well, I had to study too. I actually won one of the amateur. I mixed magic in with it, stupid magic tricks, and so that made it entertaining, and people like that.
A lot more people out now. What was that? Just heard a big boom. Maybe a
transformer?
Maybe. I still got power though.
Well, I gotta get some work done here, and I'll be back.
Bye.
All right, stay safe.
All right, so we're, like I said, downtown Sarasota. Sorry, I'm trying to look and see where people are. I know where that is. I saw that before. Where I at? I am in Sarasota. Basically downtown Sarasota right now. Just kind of getting the lay of the land. Figure out where I'm going to go, where I'm not. I still have a little bit of time. So anybody got any questions? Bobalicious got them talking about the rain stops. Yeah, we're coming out of a band right now. Start to pull the radar back up. Well, you guys can see the radar. I'm not sure if they have it set up to show where I'm at, but I am basically in downtown Sarasota. I'm going to have to pull up that surge cam deal. surgecam.com.
Dale, it's Bob. Can you hear me?
I can hear Bob. Go for Bob.
Finally. All right. Yeah, I see you're coming right back up to the back up to 41.
Yeah. Just
And if you want, I can circle where you are on the map. I can't drop a pin, but I can circle it for you if you would like.
well, I'm gonna be changing spots here a lot for the moment, but maybe once I get, oh, here we go. This is a good one right here. Once I get settled, if you want to do that, so everybody knows where I'm at when I ride the storm out. I don't see search can. Bummer. So we're starting to get, the bands are starting to come in a little quicker now. We're starting to get a little closer. Oh, there they are. They're putting another one up. You'll see the guys here putting another surge cam up right there. Here, let's do this. Let's go out here and see what we see. So I am basically on the intercoastal, and the water is already up pretty good. But I should be able to get you some good water shots here for a little bit anyway.
Dale, you're actually where Mike was about 7 minutes ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where's he? I wonder where he's heading. I haven't heard from him, so I'm just kind of letting him do his thing.
I can't tell. His stream is buffering.
Oh, is he live?
Yeah, he's live. It looks more like he's in a residential area right now.
Gotcha. All right, so this looks like the Sarasota Performing Arts Center or something. Here is the water and the lone pelican. So you
Dale,
can
that is the Van Weasel Performing Arts Hall.
okay. Um,
You're right on Sarasota Bay.
I am right on Sarasota Bay. The bridge to, I think it's Longboat. Is that well? It's actually obstructed by rain right now, but is right over the top
Right
of
to your,
that fire hydrant.
yep, right to your left, and that's the bridge over to Lido Key.
Lido Key. So I don't know if y'all
Longboat's just north of it.
I don't know if y'all can see the water getting blown, but this is a pretty good. In fact, this is a real big band coming through right now. Does that show up on the camera, the water?
Let me pull it up on the it's really kind of just focused on your windshield. Yeah, I can see some waves breaking in the background.
Yeah, that's actually just the water itself is dead calm. That is actually water getting blown across by the wind. I can show you what the trees are doing over here. Because I'm behind the Performing Arts Center right now, so. Sure, as soon as I pull over, the wind slows down. I didn't know that Mr. Boylan was live. Let's see. Yeah, he's not showing live on my deal.
He was a few minutes ago, but it was getting a little choppy while he was driving.
Starlink's got nothing on my hotspot.
I know. He's back live. It just came back on.
Gotcha. Oh, yep, I see him. I believe Phil is with him, so he's got company today.
That is correct. Phil is with him today.
Yeah, that video is not good on there.
It really isn't. It's buffering constantly.
Bummer. So, well, I won't be able to stay here very long because the surge will inundate this area. So think about this. Think about that water being 15 feet higher. You won't see better because the rain will make it blurry.
Yeah.
So it'll just focus on the raindrops. You gotta keep the wipers going. But you can see now that the band has come through how it works. Remember, you couldn't see that bridge. Now there it is. You know, it would be really cool right now with the clouds are so low. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a water spout somewhere.
So, Dale, looking at the map right now, all of the tornadoes are really over eastern Polk County to the East Coast, down south of Palm Bay, Fort St. Lucie, Clewiston.
Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, There's 12 tornado warnings right now. 2 of them, one in Brevard County and one in Martin, St. Lucie County, they are both observed tornadoes. So, right now, the eye from where I am sitting is 60 miles. And let's see, so 17, so a little less than 2 hours away from me. Right now, the wind is coming out of the, I don't know, basically the east. That will all change here shortly. As it gets closer, the wind directions will change. I can't turn my location on because it says it thinks I'm in Spring Hill. So
Yes, it does, because it's pinging off of that. And if I turn my location on with the radar scope I have shared, it's just going to show where I'm at here.
my pastor at church just texted me. Thanks, Wes. They're dialed into Dale's weather page. Dale doesn't have a weather page, and he'll never be that big. I'm not sure I would want to be. There is a price that comes along with being that popular. So, is that? I keep hearing something.
Sorry, it's my family in the background.
Oh, your family. All right. Usually what I do, unless I'm speaking when I'm doing, when I'm chasing from home while Rich is on the tornadoes, if I'm not talking, I mute it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
A little windy and raining. Yes, it is. Hosty. We're probably a couple hours away from landfall. The storm speed has sped up, the forward speed. So, and if I'm reading this correctly, and I really don't want to. Okay, this is not official. Okay. Let me think this through. Let me pull something else up before I open my mouth and stick my foot in it. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm going to say this might go a little north of Sarasota. It's going to be
Dale,
close.
what's interesting is I just had people saying the same thing to me, so it wouldn't surprise me.
So, I'm going to say I'm going to be, well, I don't know. I think it was a week or so ago. Where did I say it was going to hit?
You said Sarasota on Sunday.
I did. I'm going to be close enough, but there's a good chance, though this is supposed to jog more east of northeast, but right now it's not showing that. This could end up right. I mean, the mouth of Tampa Bay is basically 5 or 10 miles from here. So I think it might run right up the southern edge of of Tampa Bay. Oh yeah, now we got it going. All right, so let's go see what we can find here. I think Timmer's about to show up at my location. Gotta go now. Hope everything goes okay. Show back. I probably will. I mean, there's going to be a lot of downtime, guys, from here on out, but I'll probably just let the stream go so you can see how the weather changes. It's kind of not worth stopping and starting it all the time. Tell you what I can do real quick so that you can see, because right now the wind is at my back. I can do this. And that would be, now the rain is coming at me. So there was a few storm chasers in here a few minutes ago. They've all left. You heard it here first. I'd really probably in the next, I would say in the next 20, 30 minutes, I got to start figuring out where I'm going to go. I should already know that, by the way. But I'm going to turn the, I wonder if I'll get in trouble for doing this. I got no sound over here, over yonder. Oh, that's why.
Want to estimate it, but that's our estimate right now. Might
What?
be a little later than that if it continues to move, then it's got more of a travel to do.
Yeah, other people are starting to catch on to what I just told y'all. And they're thinking maybe just a little bit more toward Bradenton. The heaviest weather will be here in Sarasota, though, because we'll be right on that right front quadrant of the eye wall. But let's take a little drive. We got some time. A nice Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? What day is it? Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. I've had the hardest time telling days this week.
Yep. So we're hoping to get our offices back open on Friday. I'm starting to worry about that. Not because it won't be nice weather. It'll be no power. So I'm just going to continue along. You know what I'm going to try to do? Hold on a second. Let me see if this will work. I might lose you guys. If I do, I'll restart the stream.
We will be right here waiting.
Hold on. Can you guys still hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh, I'm on. I was hoping I could get your sound through my speakers, but it's not working.
Some of the streaming apps do not work well with Bluetooth. I've noticed that with the Mighty app, it does not work with the Bluetooth in my car at all.
Right. All right. Well, let's go a little bit north here. I think you can see that most people have decided to get out. Was that? Hold on. That might be. Let me do a loop-de-loop. That might have been the MWP Storm Chaser I just saw. Y'all wanted to see all the roundabouts in Sarasota, didn't you? There's Big Ben, kids. Parliament. Whitaker Gateway Park. Oh, we got some palm stuff down here in the road. Nope, that wasn't him. Just went by me. Let me check my internet connection and see how we're doing. Here we go. Now we're getting some wind. Can you show everybody on the map where I'm at, Bob?
I can. Give me 1 minute. And with that flip big, everyone can see where Dale is, and he is heading north.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and move that back to where the video is larger.
So I'm headed toward Bradenton. I'll pull up my maps here. When it rains really hard, folks, it's going to be difficult for the camera to focus. So,
And just as an update, the eye wall is about 53 miles from your current position, Dale.
okay. I like not seeing anybody on the road. don't like all these trees though. I think most
So
of
far, the
other
trees are looking pretty calm. It's not, it doesn't look like the wind is very strong right now. I know it's going to get strong.
Yeah, it's blowing 25. See if I can get a flag or something. The wind is, see, it's kind of misleading because you can see the buildings and stuff. There's like a tree break over to my right that's keeping things calm. So I am right by the Sarasota airport, right? Yes.
That is correct. That would be over on your right.
Once things are going to start picking up pretty quick here. Man, I can't believe how terrible that video is. Let's see. Should be good on gas, especially with the storm speeding up. You can see the trees over here now. They're starting to blow pretty good.
Were you able to get gas today?
No, I already had the truck filled up, and then I had 20 extra gallons.
Okay.
So I've used
I know you'd
5
mentioned
of
it
those.
earlier.
Yeah, I used 5 of the gallons. Oh, somebody's trash barrels. I used 5 gallons. I put it in the truck not too long ago. I'm still over 3/4 of a tank. So I should be able to go another 300 miles with what I got. And then I got another 15 gallons in the back of the truck. Oh yeah, it's blowing now. It's moving my truck. Here, I'll see if I can't. You should be able to see what. There. That's the end of the runway right there, I think.
Yes, sir. That's the north end of the airport.
You you might be able to see the wind coming across the road. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's shaking my truck.
We can see it shaking a little bit.
I'd say 40. Can you see the little white piece of debris on the fence right in front of me? I might be able to do it this way. There's nobody coming, so. I can't see it in the camera, so.
I turned the radar off to give you the full screen.
I can't zoom for some reason. All these technical difficulties. Can you guys see the roads? Watch. These roads are all flooded, man. They're all starting to flood already. Couple of sheriffs. I'd like to go say hi to Mike, but I don't know where he's at. No, he's sitting somewhere. Here, can you see the flag? Every time I stop somewhere, the wind dies down.
Yep, we can see the flag right in the middle of the picture.
Well, it was blowing harder a second ago. Whoa. All right, I need to start looking at radar. It's starting to. I am driving in the middle on purpose. It's not that I'm doing something different. You're welcome, Trish. There you go. There, now you're starting to get an idea. It's blowing harder than it looks. I'm a little excited that this is going to be a daytime landfall. Seems every time I chase a storm, it's at night. There is a ton of rain with this system.
You're in one of the heavier bands right now, Dale.
I can't hear you.
You're in one of the heavier rain bands right now.
Yes, I am. I'd say the wind's picked up to about 50. Look at the water already. Oh my goodness. Can you see the hubcaps on that car? Or the... Look at the water, man. Oh, that was there. That was that guy just about lost it. He almost crashed.
He did. It's definitely starting to flood.
So, all right, let me think here. Where am I? Let's see. If that's already starting to do that, then I think...
And here's the thing, that's just from the rain that's been coming through. That's not
Yeah,
surge related at all.
This is definitely not surge related. This is all
and that's what I've heard a lot of people talking about is with all of the rainfall that Milton's going to dump, plus the surge coming in, it's really going to be a double whammy in a lot of areas.
Well, I'm going to go right up into Bradenton. I'm not too far from there now. Then I'm going to turn, and then I'm going to start to come back down on, I think it's 301, back south. So according to my map, I'm in South Bradenton right now.
Yes, sir. You're coming up on Cortez Plaza.
Yeah, that's
and the road you're on will take you all the way up to Manatee Ave, which you can cross over that and you can literally be on the mouth of the river right there that comes out past Ellington.
yeah. Oh, this poor person walking down the road. Oh no. Yeah, it's definitely starting to pick up.
So for whatever reason, my other computer flipped over to Reed's feed, and he's exactly where you were at that Performing Arts Center right now.
Yeah, I saw him coming that way. I'm gonna turn on Cortez. I'm kind of just doing a loop.
So you're turning on, was that?
I'm on Cortez.
Yep, 684.
So
And that'll take you over
now
to 301, which is a little ways inland.
I'm driving into the wind right now, so it's definitely picking up now. He's parked in the same spot I was. That's funny. Well, I guess I chose the right spot if Timmer's there. That man is a beast. I would not be surprised if we start losing some trees here soon. Oh, big puddle. So I'm just kind of giving you guys a tour. Can you see this big tree right here? It's blowing.
Yeah, she's starting to bend a little bit, isn't she?
Yep, it's blowing. The camera doesn't really show it like it really is. But it's definitely, we are now starting to get some, I would say, mid-level tropical storm force winds. You know, I've never met Reed. I've never met him or Cantori. Yeehaw! that was definite. This is definitely 50.
Dale, I've got you circled on the map so everyone can kind of see where you are.
Okay, cool. I'm doing a reverse NASCAR lap.
Yes, you are. There's someone out here chasing this in a Tesla Cybertruck. Don't they know it's going to catch on fire?
only if they drown it. All right. Go back toward where we were at. Then I'm going to figure out where I can hide. I may not be far enough inland right now. Oh, that's where the boats are. Oh, there's that Cybertruck. Okay, I see it.
Have you got Reed's feed up on another device?
I've got a computer in here that I can watch stuff, and I
Gotcha.
keep my radar on. But yes, I just went to his YouTube feed. This road is all washed out, or not washed out, but all the roads are starting to flood. All right, so this is where it starts to get fun, folks. Hold on, a shameless plug for work. Wow, it is blowing now. I don't know if you guys can see the rain streaking across the road, but it's coming down.
I can tell by the way it's hitting your windshield that's really starting to come down. And thank you for watching from Brazil. We appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Milton showed up. This is just the beginning. This is just the outer edges. glad I ratchet strapped the bed cover on my truck. Looks like the pressures they came up and now they're starting to go back down. I don't know if you guys watch the trees over in the left side of the shot. There's 3 chasers coming down the road, going the other way. Let me start thinking here. Oh yeah. We're getting some big gusts now, man. It's really moving. It's hitting me broadside from the left, so it's really moving the truck around. Yeah, they are working overtime, aren't they? All right, I'm going to go down just a little bit further. I'm getting closer to the water, and that's not what I want to do. When we're stopped, I can slow them down. Can you see how it's light right there and dark right there? That's a band about to come through. I carried, Justin, you didn't see what I brought out my Uncrustables a little bit ago, man. That and my Starburst jelly beans. Is that a... Can you guys see this right here? That almost looks like a funnel. Are we under? No. Okay. Clouds are whipping now. It'd probably be a little breezy here. You can see the lights starting to get pushed by the wind.
You're down to 50 miles from the Idale.
50 miles. So that's 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. But half of that before it's really going to get to where I should be hunkered down. So we got about another 30, 40 minutes before I'm going to really find my final destination. I'm too close to the water right now. Three miles from Sarasota. Sarasota is probably going to take the bulk of the wind. Probably the surge as well. This goes the direction I think it's going. But it's supposed to flatten out and kind of head a little more to the east. But this is one of those wobbles they talk about. And I'm in kind of a lull at the moment. I would say 20, 30 minutes from now, trees are going to start coming down. Oh, never mind. Now trees are starting to come down. We got a palm tree in the road. Or fronds, sorry. They're just the fronds. We got cows! People need to go home. Go home! I would imagine it won't be much longer. The phone will start going off for extreme wind warnings. There's a gas station open right there. The store is open, the gas station's not. Good job, guys. Helping people out. I like it. Should be coming up to Fruitville Road, I think, here shortly. Then I'll turn down then I'm gonna figure out where we're going. It's almost time for me to not drive. I could go in one of these parking garages, but I wouldn't be able to get home. I wonder if I'm going to get in trouble if I turn the sound on here. Yeah, there's Fruitville.
Sure, no beer clearness. There's the biker again, so headed northbound. Be careful. It seems like
Hey, somebody from Red Rhino, if you're on, could you tell Sean Sullivan where we're at live? How far is home for me? A couple hours. I live just north of Tampa. See if I can see. Tornado Crew Storm Chasers on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks, Becky. I will. I'm getting to a spot where I'm going to have to really start, thinking about where I'm going to ride this out. I'm going to pull over here in a little bit and figure it out. I really want to take a look at the radar again. The wind is going to start switching direction here soon. Back to the park. The Boulevard of the Arts. Things are starting to pick up in intensity here. Still offshore winds. So. There went the fox storm chaser right there. It is dark behind me. It's coming. If any of you watch Fox Weather, I think the girl's name is Britain or Brit or something like that. There are 2 cars in front of me right now. Somebody's riding a bicycle. Oh my goodness. Got to start watching the trees. So the national team for Fox, their storm chasers, are right in front of me now. You said Reed went all the way over to US 19?
I'm sorry, he's heading north on Tamiami Trail in South Sarasota right now.
Heading north on from South Sarasota. I'm on Tamiami Trail as well, I believe. I am. He's behind me.
I'm sorry, that's not 19, it's 41.
If he's on Tamiami Trail, he's behind me.
And by south, I mean down south of Siesta Key.
Well, south. But he's headed back this way, isn't he?
That is correct.
Huh. Can't think about where I want to go yet.
We're just a few minutes from the 5 o'clock update. Let's take a look at that and then we can dial it in.
Kind of just driving in circles. Once this wind shifts, the water is going to come up really, really fast. And I am 1 block from the water. Last time I saw these guys that are in front of me was Ian down in, oh, look at this dude on a motorcycle. Oh, it's a moped. You're nuts, bro. So that is the Fox weather team right there. America's weather team. All right, let's go up here just a little bit more, find a place to park, and then figure out what we're going to do. More palm fronds down. Things are starting to come apart. Debris in the road. These power lines will all be down later. That's something I got to worry about. You have family in Zephyr Hills and Lakeland. Matthew Capote. Jared's nephew. Hello, Jared's nephew. Bob, this records so we can take clips from it, correct?
I am not sure if the stream is recording or not.
It should be.
Says no recordings yet. It might be recording on your device. I'm not sure. I'm still fairly new to StreamYard. But Becky, Zephyr Hills, I'm right outside Zephyr Hills right now, and it's pretty calm for a hurricane up here. Lakeland should also do pretty well through this storm. It's really going to be south of us.
Look at the water. Look at the water coming. This is that same intersection. It's just now it's flowing. Yeah, a bunch of the pieces of palm tree are starting to fly. That should kind of give you an idea of how hard it's blowing. So I'm in South Bradenton. I don't want to go. Where do I want to go? I want to find a spot where I can give you guys a good view. Let's take a peek over here real quick. There goes the Fox team again. Who else we got here? That's a city truck. All right, give me a minute. No open Waffle Houses. And the eyewall is getting close to Sarasota. "31 miles. South Africa. Wow, Gerald. Welcome. I should have just followed the Fox team. They probably got a good hiding place. I was supposed to be on Fox. I wonder if they even texted me back. Nope. They said, how are things looking down there? Tomorrow might be better to join if that works for you. That was at 9:30 this morning. So we'll see what happens. That was me. I'm sorry. I went and looked at my text messages. West Palm Beach, Jupiter, Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce, Florida Ridge, Sebastian, Yeehaw Junction, all under tornado warnings right at the moment.
It's all good, Dale. You can go black. I'll switch it to the other shot.
Morning. He joins me now.
I could switch phones. I wonder what that would look like.
Dale, they have shifted the track back north just a little bit. Looks like it's going in Bradenton.
Yep. Just give him a call, Bob. Tell him we knew that like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, I'll call the NHC and let them know.
Let him know that I'm available for a price. I'm just trying to figure out my best course of action here, so bear with me, everybody. I'm also well, this is interesting. Oh, I know why. We need to leave that. Leave. Enter studio. This is good. I'm trying something, Bob.
What are you trying, Dale?
Well, I have a
Whoop. Love it.
I'm trying something. We got a dual view now. Although that really doesn't mean much, does it? Now we got
We got
everybody.
a triple view now, Dale.
We got everybody. Okay, so
Where's Rich? Where's Rich?
yeah, where's Rich when you need him? All right, so I can't figure out what I want. All right, I made the decision. Bradenton it is. Even though Reed's in Sarasota, I'm going to Bradenton.
Yeah, Reed just jumped back in the car. He was out walking around, and it wasn't raining that bad. We're at the Performing Arts Museum right now.
Yeah. I can't believe people are out on like bicycles and stuff. I'm gonna get yelled at work for not stopping at that flashing red light. All right, I wanted to see if that would work. I'm gonna go back to my maps. But it's good to know I could have two cameras pointed in two different directions.
And that's the great thing about StreamYard. You can have those two. I can have my desktop here. Reed can have his up north. I can even have my phone on it and walk out if it starts to get froggy here in Wesley Chapel.
Yeah, I think it said you can have up to 10 people.
Stand by, Rich is calling.
Whoa, puddle. Yes, we are in between bands right now. Can I mute this? These people, they need to get to high ground, man. That parking garage looks interesting. I gotta get this figured out. I'm running out of time. And I don't believe this is where I want to be. I go left on red on a one-way. Oh yeah, don't want to be here. I would say the water is about 2.5, 3 feet from the top of the seawall. This is all going to be underwater. Ooh, that tree's going to come apart. So I'm basically headed toward Holmes Beach right now. And I will not be staying here. I got to be on the other side of that bridge. Got the hat on backwards, ready for business. I'm gonna have to get serious here shortly. I am not in a good spot right now for storm surge. It'd be an awesome view right up till my truck floated away. There goes a chaser the other direction. How far am I from this thing? Because when this goes downhill, it's going to go downhill fast. I'm about to get hit by a real strong band here momentarily. I'm only 18 miles from the eye. So this is going to go downhill fast. Well, I just wanted to see the water. I'm almost there. Then I'm going to turn around and get on the other side of that bridge. I'm not quite out of time yet. If the police are still out here, I'm okay. I can see it right up in front of me. Here it comes. Oh, I need to get away from this tree. And these power lines. Yeah, okay. This is as far as we're going. This is where it's coming, folks. Right there. The wind hasn't started pushing the water yet. You can see the water getting pushed out, basically. See the birds trying to fly in the wind? So, all right. This will all be underwater shortly. And I'm out of here. Let's go find a hiding place. You can see see that things are picking up.
How big do the waves look out there? The wind, which way was the wind going, Dale? Was it onshore or offshore?
Offshore. Still.
Oh, they hear me.
The wind is blowing offshore still.
Okay. For some reason, can't hear you on my phone.
Can you hear me, Rich?
On my TV, I can. I just can't hear you on my phone.
Warning.
And it's about a 10-second delay.
So now I'm in about 60-mile-an-hour wind. Right, where are you going to go, Dan? I'm almost thinking I need to go over to 75. Ellington.
Dale, if you want to stay closer, there's a couple of tall parking garages you could go up in.
I'd prefer not to, because this is all going to be affected by the surge. And what I don't want to do is go in a parking garage and then not be able to leave.
Crap. Yeah.
I'm probably being a little overzealous right now. I still have time. It's going to run out.
Yeah, and both of those garages I was talking about are right next to the Manatee River. So, yes, it will definitely get some surge in that area.
Yep. Yeah, I passed those on the way in here. The winds are still coming out of the east, so I'm still above the eye. But this is one of the stronger bands.
It is. I just measured it. You're 30 miles from the eye, and there's a bit more of this band to go. before it gets really interesting.
Yeah, it's blowing. I just want to find a spot that's going to give you guys a good view of what's going on. Looks to me like the wind is starting to shift a little bit. You guys can see of where the water is. I don't know if you can see the parking lot over there or not, but it's about to go in it. And this is with an offshore wind. Oh, lightning. Must be getting close then.
Is that river filling up quite a bit?
Yeah.
I'd say I was looking at east of your location and down. It looks like there's 70, maybe 80 mile an hour winds over there.
Let me think here. So I want to go back down. I mean, I could stay right in this area as long as I have an out. Once the water starts rising.
Yeah, you can tell the wind's picking up. Those palm trees are really starting to whip.
Yep. Why am I getting interference? Yeah, I'm in between buildings. I think Sarasota is going to be where the eye hits first. Come on. There's nobody here. Let's go. I don't have time to wait for red lights.
You can put your hand over the camera and then go, oh, it turned green, and drive through it. Might not change. Maybe it's malfunctioning.
I'm going to drive through it in a minute. Oh, no, it's going to change in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
I was going to say you can get out and hit the crosswalk button. That'll change it.
Those buttons are fake. They're just to make you happy. You just had some Apple Jacks. Watching the storm chasing, eating Apple Jacks.
Attaboy.
I gotta go get ready and pick up the junior meteorologist.
Timmer and I are driving right at one another right now. Roads flooded. All right. Do I want to do this or not? don't want to stay near these power lines. I am
Dale, if you go south about 5 blocks, there's a much bigger parking lot with multiple entrances and exits. That'd be a lot easier if power lines fall.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I'm looking to give myself an out to 75. I'm by Lakewood and 41 is where I'm at. So.
Yeah, I'm looking at you on Life 360, buddy. I got you.
I'm going to get one more little reprieve here in a few minutes, and then all heck is going to break loose.
If you want a direct shot to 75, you've got to go all the way down to 53rd Street, or I'm sorry, 53rd Ave.
That would be south, correct?
That is south. But that road will take you all the way to 75.
I don't know how high that little tributary is going to come up right there. I almost should go out to 75 and ride it out there and then come back in. Did I do that wrong? I think I did. Oh, street lights are starting to come apart. Let me think here. Oh boy.
Just looking at the direction on radar, it really looks like it shifted back down and might just hit Sarasota instead of Bradenton.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna make landfall in Sarasota. I do not want to be on this road right now. Oh yeah. Roads are flooded. All right, so this should be Lakewood Ranch, I believe. Or 50, whatever. 53rd. Now I just need to find some place where I can get out.
Yes, sir. That's your road. Hang a left.
Yeah. We'll go find a spot here. Go find a building that I can get behind and point it. We're probably up to 60 now. So which way are my winds going to turn? Woo-hoo-hoo. Here we go. That's hurricane force. I wonder if that bank's going to get tore apart. All right, I think
I was just about to say you're coming up on a Winn-Dixie, and there it is.
yeah, but it's flooded.
Seriously, already? Wow.
Yeah. So I'm facing
You're currently facing west.
So the storms, wind here, and then the wind's going to come in from the west. So am I far enough inland? I don't think I am. I don't think I am. I'm not going back through all that water.
Just so you know, if when you keep going that way past Oneco on 70, you're actually going to come up to a tributary, and I can definitely see that getting some flood and storm surge up in that from the Manatee River.
Yeah, I saw that on my map. I mean, if I'm worried about that, I might as well just go all the way to 75 and then come back in after the eye wall passes. At least this road that I'm on, I can get somewhere. This is definitely the winds are picking up now. Yeah, man.
Got the radar pulled back up so we can see exactly what's hitting Dale right now. He's definitely in one of the heaviest parts of the outer bands right before the eye wall. Are you still with us, Dale?
Can y'all hear me?
Hey, there you are. We can hear you now, Dale.
All right. Sorry. I don't know why it wasn't working. All right, you didn't see this.
Is that a Lowe's?
Let me. I just need to figure out what's going on with this other camera. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. And it looks like we've currently got two cameras of the same angle up right now. Yes.
I don't think y'all can hear me.
Yeah, we've got you back now, Dale, that you unmuted the second camera.
I don't know why this is. Am I gonna have to get out of this? I'm gonna restart the stream. Give me 2 minutes.
Dale, hang on one